Hi everyone, this is Annette. Welcome to my scrapbooking corner. I have a process video. I haven't done too much scrapbooking this weekend at all. I did 1-2 page layout and that was about it. And so I'm going to attempt to do this one. This one I planned a couple hours ago. I was up at like 2 this morning, so I couldn't sleep, and so about 1:30 I was out of gas, so I went and laid down and I just woke up a little while ago. It's like I woke up at like 4:30. I was like, oh no, I just left my Sunday away. Go back to work tomorrow. Anyway, so this is the layout that I have pre-planned. I, however, am using paper from the what paper did I have? Hold on, I'm gonna have to switch over to my Floral Flare stack is what I used, and I'm gonna have to zoom this back in. Sorry. Anyway, and this is Naomi and Nala. They are 2-week-old hamsters that I rescued this weekend, and so they are obviously both girls, or they're supposed to be, and they are as sweet as pie. And so the pictures of the hamsters, those are, I just did a Google search, hamster die cuts, and then it gave me pictures of actual hamsters. So I got to think that, I couldn't find any hamster type digital dies to use, so, and I didn't like, there was like 3 in the Silhouette store, so, and I didn't like any of those, so I thought, well, let me see what I can search for, and I couldn't find anything, so I did find pictures, so I used that, and then I used various die cuts from the butterflies on this layout from EIEIO, Glitz Design, Little Friend, and Love You. Sorry, my cat. Love, here, Reese, you outside? Come here. Go outside. Much, I think, is what the kit's called. Let's see here, what else? And I used Echo Park, and that's about it. And so this is my, here, let me do this. Let me go over here and show you this. Okay, so this is the sketch that I'm using. It's Creating with Sketches, Volume 2, and it's on page 7, and it's the first one on that page. It's by Laura Whitaker, and so this is the one I am taking from, but when I pre-planned it using the sketch, this is my take on it. This is how I have pre-planned it. Alright, so yeah. So anyway, I'm just gonna go jump in. I just have to try to find what cardstock I'm gonna use. I was gonna use the pattern paper, put a strip across it, but then I'd have to cover up most of it. We'll see. Anyway, so that's my take on it. So let's get started. Alright. So my recording went way past my picture, so I was like, I gotta redo it. So at any rate, this paper came from Die Cuts with a View, Floral Flare Stack. I used Creative Scrapper Sketchbook Volume 2 on page 7 by Laura Whitaker. That yellow layer is 12 by 7. My photo mat, which you saw I cut out the center because I wanted to use that same pattern for my photo mat, and I did not really want to cut up another 12.5 or 12 by 12 just for a photo mat. So I decided I can cut out the center and then put the yellow piece over there and it'll cover it up. So that's what I did. So the photo mat is 7.5 by 5.25, and then I take when I did the Trixie layout, I had that distressed polka dot, had kind of like a teal polka dots with some distressing to them, and I used that, and it was from Lucky Charm. I used that behind my photos, and those are 2 3/4 by 7, and there's 2 of them. And then this pink glitter washi tape that you see me putting down right now, that is from the Scraptastic September Girl Kit. That's what I had left over. And it works out perfectly for this layout. And this is Nala and Naomi. Naomi is the blonde and white one, and the brown and white one is Nala. And I was torn between Nala and Naomi, or I'm gonna sneeze, or excuse me, or Ginger and Gidget. No, Ginger and not Gidget. Is it Gidget? I think so. And then there was, hey, where is that paper? I can tell you. I had, oh yeah, Brandy and Blondie, Ginger and Gidget, Carmel or Carmen, Nala or Naomi. And so I was torn between the two because I could have done Brandy and Blondie. But I was like, eh. And then I really liked Gidget and Ginger, but I wanted them to begin the same and with the same sound. So that's why I chose Naomi and Nala. So they kind of go together. So, and so I rescued them. They were 2 weeks old, and they were living in a 10-gallon aquarium with 18 other hamsters or more were in there. I didn't count. There was just a whole bunch, so there was about at least 18 in there, and that's after I took those 2. And they were the smallest ones in there, and I said, well, if those 2 little ones are both females, because one of them was female, I said, give me another female, and I'll take those. So I did. And they are doubled in size, and they are 4 weeks old now. And there's a gal that actually lives closer to me than what these people did. She gives hers away, and she had a group of babies born, and she had on there that they will be ready after they are 6 weeks old. Well, these guys were only 2 weeks old, and they were adopting them out, and I thought, well, golly, I was really afraid they were going to get sick and die being so young and away from mommy, but they are fat, sassy, and happy, so we're good. They are very good, very happy. So I had balls that they run around the house in, and I would put them in that, but when they were smaller, because didn't think they would be able to get to their exercise wheels, but let me tell you, they climb up. They are very good at climbing. So that's good. So I would take them out and let them run the ball during chips for an hour, but they run on their wheels all night long. In fact, they'll be waking up here about 5:30. They'll wake up anywhere between there and run on their exercise wheels. And then they're running on their exercise wheels up until I'll wake up in the morning at 4 o'clock and they're still running on their wheels. So anyway, I decided to do the washi tape off camera because it was a really humongous pain. It was going to take me a long time to do. And that heart pattern, that heart card is from Hello Friend, and it is 4.5 by 3.25. That Polaroid frame, which I cut 2 of them, is 3 3/4. And what else? There's a large Polaroid frame that I'm going to put under the picture on the left at the bottom, and that one is 4.5 inches. And let's see here, what else? And there's a circle frame that I'm going to put here up here shortly. I'm cutting this tag part because half is going to go at the top, half is going to go at the bottom. And that tag is from Glitz Design, Love You Madly, and it's cut at 5 inches. And in a minute I'm going to put it's called a peekaboo circle frame I just wrote exactly what it was underneath the picture in my Silhouette Designer Edition library, and that is what they called it, Peekaboo circle frame, and that is 2 3/4 inches. And then that with the people on it, that is my favorite memories card. It is 1 3/4 inches, and then the card next to it, that one is from what is that one? What is it? To know you is to love you is from the Love You Madly, and it is 1 inches. And let's see here, the girl is from Echo Park Bundle of Joy, and it is 1.5 inches high. I have the flower, which is from that same Echo Park kit. Is the flower is 1.5 inches. The girl is 2 inches high, and then I have a banner that I'm going to put at the bottom, or a banner that I'm going to put at the bottom that says "Welcome Home, Baby." It's cut at 1/2 inch. See, there's the large Polaroid, and then "Welcome Home, Baby" goes there, and then I have "This Is Love," which you see that on the photo. It's cut at 3 1/4 inches high. I have an ampersand that's going to go, which was right there, is going to go with the title. It's going to say Naomi and Nala, and that is 2 inches from Glitz Design Love You Madly. Otherwise, everything else is from Glitz Design Hello Friends. So I'm just going to kind of run down everything and the size. So I already told you about the happiness frame and the large Polaroid frame. In mine, I have a mine fishtail banner, which is 1/2 inch. I have it says Forever sticker, but it's not actually a sticker because I had to print it and cut it out. And it is 1 1/4 inches high. And where is that one at? Oh yeah, I see it's Forever, and it's under the fish banner that says mine. And the fishtail banner that says mine is 1/2 inch. And the heart circle is 1 inch. And those hamsters, I could not find any die cuts. I searched hamster die cuts, and then I saw these pictures which look identical to my hamsters. So I copied the pictures into my Silhouette, and then I did a trace and cut, or I did a trace image, and then I print and cut them out. And voila, I have hamsters for my layout, and I love how they look. I'm gonna have to use them for more layouts. I saved the layout, so I have them. And then so those hamsters, the blonde one, brown and white hamster at the top is 2 inches, and the blonde and white hamster at the bottom is 1 3/4 inches. And then those butterflies are from EIEIO, and they are 1 1/4 inches high. And then for my title, I used, what did I use? I have to come back up here and see. I used American Crafts Mosaic thickers, and the color is light pink. And there's the butterflies, and I know I'm just going to go through and adhere everything down a little better. And I really like how this layout turned out, and those hamsters are so adorable. Who knew you could take someone's picture of their hamster and make it a die cut? Super cute. And here's where I do my title, and I try to figure out, do I like this letters or do I like these letters? And I end up liking the mosaic letters better. And so after the title, that is all I do. I don't do any ink splatters or anything like that. So I will just go ahead and let you finish watching the rest of the layout. And when I have more done, I will be back with those. Bye. Yeah.